All right, weekend done came and gone, man. What we got for my signs for this week, universe? I've started on the monthly bonuses too. Started on the monthly bonuses, and I should have some Aries energy just left in this deck here. Should have a little bit, but what's up, people? What's happening? Sarah, Dollface, there's Mary. What's up? What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Anywho, I just started on the monthly bonuses. I recorded 2 of them. So I should still have some Aries and some Taurus energy left in here. So let's hop right into it, y'all. My Aries people this week, universe. What we got for my Aries people? My Aries people this week, what we got? What we got? What we got? 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my Aries people this week. King of Cups reversed. Closing your emotions off, Aries? Man. All right, well, cool. At least you're coming to your senses about the situation, though. And not pouring quite so much energy. It's funny because y'all had the 3 of Swords in the upright on your monthly bonus, but I'm not going to spoil that reading for you. You are coming to your senses about the situation, and at least for this week right here, not really focusing on the heartbreak, okay? And, well, the person you're dealing with here, and they had this too. I'm gonna shut up. I don't want to spoil it. I just got done with y'all's monthly bonus. But, yeah. I feel like they're kind of letting their guard down and would probably enjoying their time with people, you know what I'm saying? Like camaraderie and having fun and stuff like that. Then whatever it is y'all got going on right here. Yeah, you're moving on from it. You're moving on from it. Basically turned and walked away from it. It still hurts though. It still does, but you're doing the best you can to divert your attention away from the hurt onto something more probably productive and meaningful, okay? But as much fun as the person you're dealing with gets out and tries to have, they still kind of feel guilty. You know, like, man, I'm really disappointed about this. There's something I could have done better or whatnot, you know. But in this, it's not that this doesn't, like, it's on your mind, Aries. It's really on your mind hardcore. On your mind, but you're still not making any moves or taking any action. Or if anything is offered, you're turning it down. I kind of feel more like probably ignoring and trying to silently blast off the energy of no, leave me alone, you know. Thanks, Janelle, for the $1.99. I appreciate you. It could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the person that you're dealing with, it's like, dude, I know that there's no growth and no expansion. We're not going to grow. It's not going to go anywhere. It's still really disappointing, though. Just because I know there's no growth possible doesn't mean that I'm just going to get over it overnight. But they are like, it's like it hurts here, but on this side, at least it's a burden that's off my back that doesn't quite hurt so bad. All right. I wish I would have gotten something more. That was very vague. I'm aware of that. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just what the cards told me there. We're going to get you some advice, though. Advice from my Aries people. Advice. What advice we got? Ooh, did Amber just drop another $99.99? Thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Man, I've been tripping, dude. Lots and lots of people have been seeing the YouTube analytics have been delayed for a week. Like, what? You know? Freaks me out a little bit, but apparently it's happening to everybody. So anyway, it's hard to say. I don't know. I don't think I have a small channel. Like, there's rumors going around like, oh, they're going to demonetize small channels. I don't know what they consider a small channel, but I don't think mine's small. I don't know. Anyway, though. Anywho, what advice do we have for my Aries people? Come on, cards, jump. May not be able to get one to jump. Ooh. Damn, you need to get your strength back, Aries. Every single time, dude. for like the last 2 months, thanks David for the $2. I appreciate it. For like the last 2 months, every time I read for an Aries person or Aries in general, strength in reverse comes out somewhere. Every single time, dude. Anyway, y'all need to get your strength back somehow, some way. I feel like you're very, very drained. 1,000 subscribers or less is not... Yeah, but I just don't know what's considered small. You know, because they throw that phrase out there all the time. Small creators. What's a small creator? You know? I mean, there's channels out there with like 10, 15 million subscribers. And compared to that, I guess I am small. But I don't really know where the line gets drawn, you know? I don't know. It's probably nothing to worry about. It's just been freaking me out. It's been freaking me out a little bit. But anyway, let's get 5 shuffles for Aries. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I'm trying not to worry about it because I Googled it, and dude, so many people out there. I mean, everybody basically is saying the same thing, you know. Oh yeah, my analytics and revenue update is delayed or whatever. I'm like, oh, it's freaking me out a little bit. Anyway, though, Aries, definitely work on getting your strength back. Stay guarded, though. Stay guarded, okay? You can't trust everybody around you. Pay more attention to the people who genuinely love you. Genuinely. Not people who are just going to argue and fight with you all the time. And don't ever let anybody guilt trip you into thinking, oh, well, I'm only arguing with you because I love you. No, not really. Okay, I appreciate the fact that you care enough, but if you're going to turn it into a fight, no. You know, whatever situation you've been dealing with, let the tower fall, dude. It's over. All right? Go inside and have a little honesty chat with yourself. All right, with the 7 of Swords reversed. Make 100% sure that you are doing things honestly, with integrity, you know, and that you're not bullshitting nobody, you're not playing no games, you're not out for your own personal gain. Just go inside and have that chat with yourself. Nobody else needs to know about it, okay? And but yeah, with whatever situation, whoever this is you're dealing with, let the tower fall. Don't wait on this. I don't care how much work you put into it. It's a done dollar, okay? All righty, how about my Taurus people? Taurus people this week. How about my Taurus people this week? How about my Taurus people? Oop, that one jumped out at me. 7 of coins. You are still waiting though, aren't you, Taurus? Still ain't taking no action. I don't know. You may be. Let's see. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Okay. Staying kind of emotionally distant though, aren't you, Taurus? Just kind of like keeping things, like whoever you're dealing with or whatever you're dealing with, keeping it out there at arm's distance. Like, you over there. Not that there's no emotion, there's just not a lot of passion. Emotion and passion are 2 different things. Of course, everything that goes on you on the inside is all connected. But if you want to define things, which that's what we do, we're humans, we give things names, okay? And once you do that, that puts lines around it. That puts a border around it, okay? Emotion and passion are 2 different things, and the passion is being lost here. It's being lost, all right? Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with too, but I feel like in the past it was a very unhealthy connection, you know? And it's like the more passion you dump into it, the more unhealthy it gets. So the person that you're dealing with, though, for the most part, I feel like they don't really feel like it's going anywhere. Could be a Cancer you're dealing with too. But they're working on getting their own sense of independence here. Emotional independence. Damn, dude. Taurus, why are you letting this mess you up so bad, dude? 9 and 10 of Swords. Right next to each other, both in the upright. Man, I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm going to tell you what, the person you're dealing with is thinking about letting this come to an end. They're thinking about ending this. Thinking about it. It's right next to the Four of Swords, so I don't see them doing it yet. But they're thinking about it here. All right. Ooh, what are you planning? Dude, you got a lot of air energy in here. A lot of air energy. Could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be, though. But, yeah, there's not really very good communication between you and the person you're dealing with. Okay? Could be completely blocked altogether. But I see you. I mean, you're keeping an eye on them. You're checking on them. You know what I'm saying? Could be peeping out to Facebook, or they could be doing that to you. You know, just keeping a silent eye for the most part. But it looks like you're planning something, though, dude. Watching them. Watching, you know, planning. Hopefully y'all ain't being dishonest. You know, that could be dishonesty there too. But either way, if there's silent communication, Page of Swords reversed right next to the Seven of Swords, that looks to me more like kind of watching, not doing anything, but planning something. Okay, let me take a chug of my coffee. The person you're dealing with, though, can't move on from this. And I feel like that's where the biggest burden is. All right, they can't move on from this, but they still understand the nature of the situation. And that's what's going on in their head, dude. That's what's going on in their head. Look at this. Look at what they got right there. They understand the nature of this situation. So they're thinking about letting the tower fall, but they can't, there's something they still can't process about this. You know, can't conclude or won't. With that star energy right there, it's not that they can't, it's more like they won't. You know, it's not comfortable enough. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? So let's get some advice from my Taurus people. Let's get some advice. Let's get 5 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my Taurus people. Excuse me. Did he just burp live? Yes, I sure did. Anyway, damn, dude. Taurus, it's probably a better idea for you to let this come to an end. Probably a better idea. I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do anyway. Shit, I'm Taurus. You can't tell me what to do. Well, okay, that's cool, but it's probably best if you just go ahead and let that tower fall. You know, and you know what I mean? It's not going anywhere. Don't try to take it anywhere, all right? And again, there's that King of Swords. So you're doing what you're supposed to do when it comes to keeping it at a distance and kind of trying your best to keep your emotions out of it. Well, hopefully so. Ain't no telling, though. Ain't no telling what Taurus is going to do. That's just advice. That's all that is. So anyway, how about my Geminis? Oops, as soon as I said Gemini, what is that? Knight of Cups reversed flipped itself out there. Ooh, not offering love to somebody, huh? Let's get 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, I look up and I see 666 in the chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alrighty. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. Still doing what you got to do. This is a very, very common Gemini card here lately, the 2 of Pentacles. Like, nope, not offering my love. You know, not coming together with you. Either that or I'm really wanting to separate from you, one of the two. And completely closing myself off emotionally. Damn, all these cups are in the reverse, Gemini. But is that going to stop me from doing what I got to do and taking care of my responsibilities? And hell to the nah, man. The person you're dealing with, they do want to start this up with you again. But there ain't no growth, dude. Could be a Taurus or an air sign or a water sign. But, yep, see, you're keeping your emotional distance as well. Very matter of fact, very factual. No, this is how it is. Okay, not to make you mad. I hope I don't hurt your feelings. But if I do, that's completely irrelevant. It does not matter. This is just how it is, and that's all there is to it. And You can accept it or not, you know? Kind of that energy right there. And it looks like that makes you feel better. You know, it's happier. There's a more sense of happiness, you know, in doing it that way. And the person you're dealing with, this is a burden on them, but they're not putting in the work that they need to put in on this. So that's why you're just like, well, first of all, that's why there's no growth. Second of all, that's why you're like, well, you know what? Fine. You're not going to put in the work, then no. Hell no. Absolutely not. Basically. That's what I'm getting here. Oh, he's already started with the stupid voices again. Hey, it helps me get through the readings, y'all. So, yeah, you ain't even losing no sleep over this, dude. You're not taking any action. See right here? It looks like there's no action being taken and no decision being made, but you're still, like, just keeping your head above water, you know? Like, okay, I'm not going to do anything about it, but I'm not going to worry about it. If there's one thing I'm not going to do, it's worry about this shit, you know? So again, man, the person you're dealing with, they want to start this again. They want to keep this going, dude. But they're it could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with too, but they're way, way, way out of balance. They're out of whack, dude. 2 aces in the upright, but but no growth, dude. No growth, no work being put in, you know? So it's like, no. All right, what advice do we got for my Geminis? Advice. Damn it, come on. My station here is a mess. I gotta clean this stuff. What advice do we got for my Geminis? Advice. Ooby-dooby-doo. Hey, check it out. You're already doing what you need to be doing. You're already doing what you need to be doing. Because you had the 2 of Cups reversed as your very first card. Okay? And it's coming up as your advice, too. So, take it how it resonates. Either do not come together with this individual, or as far as wherever y'all are, connection-wise, leave it where it's at. If y'all aren't together or apart, leave it there. Leave it there, okay? So let's get 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, got the Judgment reversed too. So I kind of feel like you're already doing the right thing, Gemini, for the most part. For the most part, okay? Right now, though, right now, okay, this is kind of weird. All right, definitely don't waste your time fighting and arguing with anybody. That's a waste of time. It's not gonna fix anything. Nothing. It's not gonna fix nothing. Okay, but right now, I kind of feel like you need to stay kind of closed off. All right, I know that sounds kind of weird, you know, because everybody always attaches a stigma to being closed off. Not with the situation that you're in, Gemini. You know, when there's nobody around you can trust, there's no point in opening up. Okay, so don't let anybody like twist that around in your head. Stay kind of closed off right now. You're already good. You're already doing what you need to be doing. However, you do need to work on finding your own sense of emotional independence. Your own sense. Like, it's not anybody else's responsibility to make me feel a certain way. Okay? It's my responsibility to make me feel a certain way. That's a big thing you need to work on here too. But for the most part, I feel like you're kind of already on the right path. These things are I feel like they're gonna reset themselves and fall into place by default. It's not really a big effort you're gonna have to put in, because the path that you're on, even though you do need work on those things, is kind of already leading you to the situations that are going to, you know what I'm saying, arrange that by itself. So just keep doing what you're doing, Gemini. You good, you good, you good. Alrighty, how about my Cancerians? And immediately the 10 of Wands flips out. So, damn, Cancer, is this what you feel like this week? Is that what you feel like? I got 10 sticks on my back and it hurts, man. All right, that sucks. I'm sorry, Cancer. Let's get 5 shuffles for you, though. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cancer. Really? No, not Cancer. Disappointed and burdened by your situation? Never. No. That's impossible. All right. I do feel like there's a part of you that feels kind of guilty, though. That's probably what's plaguing you this week. Kind of feel like it may not necessarily all be your fault, but the things that you could have done to improve the situation, it looks like you're taking all those things among everything else. That's all, you're taking that and you're putting it right in front of your face. All right, and as a result of that, you're probably just kind of like going into hermit mode, quite, literally. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with possibly, but the person you're dealing with, there may be very little to no communication between the two of you, but they either don't want this to come to an end or they really want to reconcile. All right, and you do too. You do too. Here's the thing though, you're making logical decisions, not emotional decisions. Cancer! Dude, time to take a pickaxe down to hell and chip the ice off the walls. Cancer's not using their emotions to make a decision. Oh my God. But, there could be a cycle here. Could have been a cycle, which is something that you had to learn like over a long period of time. Could be a Libra or a Taurus that you're dealing with as well. But even though you do want growth, you do want expansion, you do want this to work out, it's just not. Okay? It's not. It's not. This is what happens. This is what happens right here. Every time y'all get to trying this again, you just end up smacking each other in the head with sticks and shit, man. So, So this is the smartest thing to do. So, faith and the Three of Swords, basically. I mean, do I really need to explain that? This is basically the way you're looking at it. Look, I'm just going to hold on to the faith that everything's going to work out the way it's going to work. It's just, it'll be what it's supposed to be, basically. And I have no control over that. But it still breaks my pea-picking heart, man. Still heartbroken, right? So, yep. Hey, they're waiting on you, though. They are. The door may have been slammed shut in their face with the Four of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Both, or eight, I'm sorry. Four of Wands and Eight of Wands, both reversed. But they're still waiting on you. They're still waiting. Well, what advice do we have for my Cancerians? What advice do we have for my Cancerians? Advice for my Cancerians. Whoa, flipping and flipping and flipping all over the place. Ooh, there's that one right down there. Just yelling at me on the floor. Put me in the reading. All right, what is it? Eight of Swords reverse. Come to your senses, Cancer. I kind of feel like you already are for the most part, and that's why you're able to make a logical decision, because you are coming to your senses, but there's still some other things. I guess once you get to processing it and, coming to terms and getting rid of that Five of Cups and Three of Swords energy, there's still some more things you need to look at. It just may not be the most comfortable thing to do right now, but you need to start thinking about that, okay? All right, let's get four shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a new cycle, Cancer. New cycle. So with this Two of Cups right here coming out as advice, this is somebody new. The reason I say that is because the World card is right next to it. Time for you to come together with somebody new. It's the beginning of a new cycle. Every finish line is a new starting line. Every one of them. Every one of them? Yes, every one of them. There is never a period of time in this life where we just arrive and we're there. It's done. Except for the funeral home, basically. Every single finish line is a new starting line. Never-ending story. Pull your head out of the clouds, okay? And look for happiness in places that you would not normally look. All right? But as for right now, like I said, there's still some things you need to come to your senses about. And you'll know as soon as they, then you'll know. But until that happens, just chill. Just chill and let the universe do what it's going to do. All right? Ooh, the Lovers flipped itself out for my Leos. Who you got a connection with, Leo? A Gemini, possibly? Doesn't have to be. Leo, man. I didn't even get to say Leo. As soon as the linguistic part of my brain thought, okay, mouth, say Leo. Boom, the Lovers flipped out. So, you got some kind of strong soul connection you're dealing with here, don't you, Leo? Yep, let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Well, I mean, you may be connected with somebody very, 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 very strongly. I mean, y'all could be nailed together at the hip, but that does not mean it's going to manifest into anything. I mean, either you don't have the interest in manifesting it, or I don't know, though. I don't know. I feel like you're spending a lot of time in your head thinking about this. Okay? You got the Fool right here, but with it being next to the 4 of Swords, that is a very, very direct indication that there's no immediate action being taken. But you may be dreaming about it at night, like whoever this is, you know, like daydreaming about it, thinking about it all the time, thinking about taking that new leap of faith. The person that you're dealing with right here is a little emotionally codependent, though. Kind of feel like that may rub you the wrong way. You know, when somebody comes off a little bit too needy, they try not to show it, though. They try not to show it, but it's still like, there's still something that's off. There's still something that's just a little bit off. Could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, but you can't put a finger on exactly what it is. So until then, until you figure it out, it's like, no, I'm just not doing it yet, dude. I'm not, man, you know? Dude, they want this, though, but they're not putting any work in either, dude. They're not. Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. Could be, but nobody here is doing anything. And while there could be a distance between the two of you too. But whatever it is, like I said, there's something still a little bit off. So you're keeping them way over there. Way over there. And you're just like, dude, there's no way that this can grow into anything worthwhile until I figure this thing out, man. Something just rubs me the wrong fucking way, dude. You know? So eventually, though, if you keep this going, it's looking like the person you're dealing with is going to turn around and walk away. And, you know, it's like, fine, I'm just going to, fuck it, whatever. I'm just going to walk the other way then, you know, and not work on this. Well, you know what time it is. Time for advice. Time for advice. Get coffeeed up just a minute. Advice for my Leos. Advice. Advice for my Leos. Thank you for the $2. What's that say? I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry. Thanks for the $2 though. I appreciate it. Greatly appreciate you. All right. 4 shuffles for your advice, Leo. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so right now, I feel like it's whatever decision you decide to make. This is really back and forth here, though. This is one of those, I kind of had something similar for Taurus, but it's one of those things. What do you really want? What do you really want? Because no matter what you want, if you want to go for this, you need to keep your emotions out of it right now. You need to keep your emotions out of it right now, because you may not be in the best place emotionally right now, Leo. So, but you need to make up your mind, though. Okay, because if you don't think you can get involved in something and leave your emotions out of it, then just don't do it. Don't do it, okay? But yeah, it's kind of like it's split down the middle. This is weird. I just had this in one of the monthly bonuses, but I've never had this before as far as advice goes. So, what do you really want? If you want this, head for it now. But don't get emotions involved in it. Don't lay around feeling sorry for yourself. Don't come off all needy and be very, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't want this, You need to release it and let it go and make a decision either way. Makes any sense there. Don't lay around and think about it and ponder and blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Dig what I'm saying, Leo? All right. Virgo. Ooh, 900 and how many? 922 people in the chat. We're going to break another 1,000 again today. Share this video, y'all. Share this video. Let's crack another 1K today, huh? Crack another 1K in the chat. Ha! Alrighty, so, my Virgo people. Ooh, did a card flip? Yep, it sure did. 3 of Wands. What are you waiting on, Virgo? What are you waiting on, dude? Waiting on what you got to do next, or waiting on hearing from somebody? Something. All right. What you waiting on, Virgo? 3 of Wands. Waiting on something. I ain't taking action yet. I'm waiting for the opportune moment. All right? Well, don't let it slip. Ooh, getting close. All right. 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4 for my Virgos. $222 likes. That's cool. Well, that's 223 now. Oh, Virgo, still ignoring something. Something or someone. Yeah. Ignore. I kind of feel like whatever this is here. Hang on, I'm gonna have to pull some more cards. Why y'all's reading's been so complicated the last like 2 or 3 all signs? I get to Virgo and it's like it trips me up. Okay, lots of Earth energy in here. I feel like for the most part, y'all are ignoring a person. All right, and paying more attention, dumping all your energy into your finances and your career, building an empire. And whoever this is you're dealing with, you're ignoring, completely ignoring them. And right now, the person you're dealing with, it's not that they're ignoring you, but they are gaining their own sense of emotional independence. Like they kind of have to. But they're not making any moves your way, you know? And you're kind of releasing yourself from this, but you are waiting on something. I don't know what you're waiting on, Virgo. It's not really telling me. Not really telling me. But the person you're dealing with may be starting a new job, possibly, or could want a new start with an Earth sign. Could be you they want to start this again with, and they're letting their guard down here. But let's see if any action's being taken. Nope. See, they can't quit thinking about you. They can't quit thinking about you. And they're yep, you abandoned them, didn't you, Virgo? They can't quit thinking about you. It's a rolling, and with the 6 of Swords reversed, it's just a rolling and a rolling, all right? But, and yeah, you're highly disappointed by this too. You're like, yeah, this sucks, dude. Oh, dogs are going crazy. Yeah. You're like, yeah, man, this is like, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. However, I don't have time, I got too much shit to accomplish, dude. I got too much shit to accomplish and to let this disappointment hold me back. You know, you're either on my team or you're in my way. One of the two, like, and you're in my way, so get out of my way, basically. You know? Okie dokie. Well, you're still waiting on something or someone. Well, I don't get this. Let's pull some advice for you and see if we can get a little bit more clarity about whatever it is you're waiting on. Are you waiting on, before you ever jump into any kind of new love situation, maybe? Waiting until you know it's the right time? I don't know. Okay, 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Don't try to do everything all by yourself, all right? Don't, try to be too independent. If somebody offers help, take it. If you need help, don't be too scared to ask for it, okay? Let's get 5 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh. Yep, and I also feel like, you know what I always say? Need to open up just a little bit. Open up. And also, too, some of y'all may be playing games with people. Some of y'all maybe. Could be a small group of you. But if you're playing games, stop. 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 Games ain't going to get you nowhere, okay? But I kind of feel like for the most part, a lot of you need to Open up. Find somebody you can open up to, you know? Right now it's time for you to make your mind up and stop waiting, okay? Whatever this is that you're waiting on, I don't know what it is. I did not get any clarity on that whatsoever. Oops, excuse me. However, Two of Swords reverse. Time to make your damn mind up and stop waiting, all right? Stop waiting. So this right here was supposed to be something that kind of drained you and freaked you out a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like whatever the situation was you were dealing with, don't do it again. Do not. Look for happiness in places that you don't normally look. May take a little bit of time, a little bit of mental energy, and worry about you. Worry about you. Your best interests. That does not mean that you need to be mean to people, you know. But at the end of the day, if there's somebody that needs help and it's not your burden to take on, and by you taking on that burden would not be doing you or them a favor, choose yourself. All right? Don't listen to anybody else that tries to guilt trip you into thinking otherwise. Not saying don't help people. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is find that line. Find that line between helping people and shoving your nose in business that is not yours to shove it into and just causing trouble for you and them. Okay? A lot of people think that doing that makes them a good person, and if they don't do it, they're a bad person. No. So think about those things, Virgo, okay? Alrighty. How about my Libras? Got any Libras in here? 999. That's a good number there. Let's get a couple more people in here. Break 1K again. There it is. Screenshot. Yay. That's going on Facebook. Ha. All right. Oh, went back down to 997. Oh well. Anyway, though. How about my Libras, dude? My Libras. Thank you for the $4.99. Who's this super chat? Delia? Is that how you say that? Or, I don't know. Rose Mama Moon? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Alrighty. So, Libra, let's get 4 shuffles for you. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Death in the reverse. So somebody here wants to reconcile with you, but you ain't having it, are you? You ain't having it because the energy influencing you this week, whether you know it or not, is the Death in the reverse. But I don't feel like it's coming from you because you got the Two of Cups reversed and the Moon reversed. It's not a secret. You're not like keeping this to yourself. You're like, no. Can I borrow your megaphone so I can say it louder? No. All right, that's what I'm getting. But they want to manifest this. They feel like there's unfinished business between the two of you. Thank you, Mary, for the $1.99. I appreciate it. They feel like there's unfinished business lingering between y'all, man. But yeah, you're like, 9 and 10 of Cups right here. 9 and the 10 of Cups. You're like, dude, no, look. I'm my own 10 of Cups. I got me, you know. Some of you could already be in a relationship. Could already be, you know. But others of you, I just feel like it's more like you found it. You understand, you comprehend what emotional independence means, okay? And that, my friend, is when you are ready for all 10 cups, okay? Thank you, Monique. I like that username. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Anyway, though, that, my friend, is when you will receive your 10 cups. And I think that is, you're really starting to comprehend that, Libra. That's cool. That's awesome. The person that you're dealing with, they're not really the intuitive type, I don't think. If they are, they're ignoring it. They're doing what they can to keep their emotions out of this, but they still want to manifest something new with you. You've come to your senses about this, dude. You understand, like I said, dude, you're getting it, Libra. You're getting it, aren't you? Most other signs don't get this, but leave it up to an air sign to understand that until I got me, I don't got anybody else. Makes sense, you know? So I do see you keeping yourself pretty busy and pretty distracted. There's nothing wrong with that because it looks like you've come to your senses, okay? The person you're dealing with, though, they're not taking it too well. They're not taking it too well. They're trying to like keep their emotions out of it, but that like the unfinished business, whatever it is, that this ending that they didn't want to happen or wish to reconcile, they ain't dealing too well with it, are they? All right. So what advice do we got for my Libras? Advice for my Libra people. What advice do we have? Let's get 5 shuffles here. Ooh, death. There it is. It was in the reverse, influencing you. I split the deck for the advice and it's in the upright. Let it die. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Oh, well, look, check it out though. The best thing you can do is try your hardest. Okay, and I know you're capable of this, Libra. You're capable of it. Try your hardest to not hate this person. I know for some of you that's going to be like, oh, you don't know what they did to me. Don't care. Try your hardest to look back on this and say, thank you, universe, for that experience. Thank you for coming into my life and teaching you what you taught me, regardless of what you did to me. You know, thank you for the experience, because there's no way the next good thing could possibly happen had it not been for that. And that goes with everything. There's no way you could go back and like undo anything from the past and expect to be on the same track. There's no way it's going to happen. No way. Okay. It is time for you to manifest something new, though. Okay. Work on stubbornness, though. You know, try not to be so stubborn, because you are off on a new path right now. Okay. Monitor your thoughts and your emotions. All right. Your reality is thought responsive. But it is also, like I said, it's try not to be too stubborn and stuck on this new path. All right, it's new. It's new, okay? You may be a little bit off balance possibly, but it is time for you to drop the situation that you were in and keep on keeping on, man, you know? All righty, Scorpio. What's good with y'all? Good with my Scorpios. Whoops, what flipped out there? Big old bunch of them. Let's lay them out. Let's lay all 3 of them out here. Alrighty. What's going on here, Scorpio? Trying to manifest something new that's not quite manifesting the way you want it to. And it's bothering you. It's a burden. Thank you for the 222 Jenny Love Tarot. Appreciate you. Alright, so let's get 5 shuffles for you here. I almost said Virgo. Scorpio. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So overall here, the Fool's in the reverse. The Fool is in the reverse, which is kind of a little bit weird here, because it looks like everything on the outside is looking pretty good, though. It does, but there's something on the inside you're still not settled with. Okay? A lot of love here. All right? Could be a distance between you and the person that you're dealing with, possibly. But either way, I feel like this is moving pretty fast. The person that you're dealing with here could be an earth sign. But whoever it is, they're ready to start this up and work on it pretty hard. But again, man, there's still something. With the Fool reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed, there's still something that's just a little bit off. Deep down in them murky, mysterious scorpion waters, it just doesn't feel quite right, right? So the person you're dealing with, this drains the hell out of them, dude. It could be a Leo. They're drained by this right here. All right, and for the most part, I kind of feel like what it is this. This is what don't feel right. There's a wall between the two of you. Okay, so, I mean, you can't even really see it. You can't even really feel it. Not here, but in here, you're like, man, what is What's going on here? You know, is what I'm feeling from this. Because they're coming off a little bit too independent for your comfort zone. You know? So right now you're kind of waiting to see what you need to do. Right now you're not making any like quick hasty decisions. You're kind of waiting to see because it's just not feeling right. Is it, Scorpio? Just not feeling right, dude. So, I mean, there's no other options really. I mean, you've narrowed this down to this is the only option. This is the only option right here. The person you're dealing with, they don't even really seem to care. I don't even think they notice. I don't even have a clue, do they? They're completely unaware that you're so uneasy about this because you're so damn secretive, Scorpio, and you just keep so much shit inside. I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish doing that, but that's just what you do. Thank you for the 99 cents, Erica. Appreciate you. Anywho, though, what advice do we have for my Scorpions? What advice do we have? What advice do we have for my Scorpios? What advice do we have? Might not want to move on from this just yet. Let's get 4 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, yeah. Don't move on from it yet. Oh, my God, Scorpio, dude. All right, so don't move on from this just yet, but don't start anything, if that makes any sense. I know that right there is probably only makes sense to water signs, all right? Because y'all can have the water flowing this way and this way at the same time, okay? Water works kind of weird. So that's what I'm getting out of this, dude. Don't move on from it, but don't start anything new. All right, with the 10 of Cups, just chill. Keep if the communication's blocked or very little to none, don't try to like force communication to pick up. All right, stand your ground and stay patient until you figure out whatever it is that doesn't quite feel right. Because you know you're not going to figure it out by like poking and prodding and trying. All you're going to do is fuck it up even worse. You know, so just observe, just be. Don't break character and observe until you figure out either A, if this is legitimate, or B, if, you know, it confirms your suspicion. But, Scorpio, you need to work on actually logically thinking about that because y'all draw some really silly conclusions sometimes. So, be careful. Be very, very careful and wait next time, okay? And, yeah. But until then, don't start anything. Don't start anything. Dude, 1.1K in the chat. Oh, man, it went away. Oh, well. Alrighty, so how about my Saggies? Saggy-waggy. Man, everybody says that now in the comment section. They're like, Saggy-waggy. What's good with my Saggies this week? What's good with my Saggies? Oop, there we go. That one's a jumping. Star in the reverse. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. But again, similar to what I just said about Scorpio, not exactly, okay? If you can kind of feel this energy out right here, there's still kind of something that you don't really understand. You know, you can't quite put a finger on it. But it's not a feeling. It's more like up here. It's like, dude, I'm still kind of just a little bit confused. You know? So let's go ahead and get 5 shuffles. Universe for Sagittarius. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Aqua and Saggy. Well, overall here, shit, man. I don't know what the deal is here. Could be a Taurus that you're dealing with or an Aquarius. But either way, whoever it is you're dealing with right here, it's not growing, dude. It's not growing. It's not expanding, at least to the manner in which you would like it to. And you can't quite figure out why, dude. Money may be an issue too for some of you. But for the most part, I see y'all doing what y'all do best. Like I think I said on Saturday, Friday, maybe. Y'all do what y'all do best and be like, okay, well, I'm just not going to pay attention to it. If it hurts looking in this direction, I'm just going to look in this direction. Right? Y'all are good at that, man. Again, I envy that. I envy that. A lot of people don't really understand why Aquarians get really quiet when our feelings get hurt. And it's because we can't do that. I mean, we know how to like shut it off and not react and just act normal, but we most certainly cannot fake happiness for very long. And it seems like somehow y'all are just, I don't know if y'all are faking, I don't know how the hell y'all do it. But it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, the most horrible thing in the world just happened, but you know. And yeah, it looks like that's what you're doing here, Saggy. Looks like that's what you're doing here. The person you're dealing with isn't working on this. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you. Yeah. A little back and forth for you, though, isn't it? Little back and forth. It's like sometimes you completely forget and you're like, oh, yeah, let me look over here again. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Damn, man. I forgot. That hurts. Yeah, no, let's look back over this way and kind of work on getting over this again, you know, or at least not paying attention to it. You know, the person you're dealing with, Knight of Coins and Page of Wands, both reversed. They ain't doing nothing. They're waiting on you, Saggy. I think they're messing up, though, ain't they? That ain't how y'all work. That's not how fire signs work, you know? Hey, check it out. Hey, they may end up just saying, you know what, to hell with it, and just moving on, going somewhere else, possibly. You know? Could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, but it's like, dude, with all these movement cards in the reverse, get kind of bored. Oops, hang on. Waiting on my Sagittarius, getting a little bit bored, dude. I'm thinking about just taking off in the other direction. So, yeah, you're keeping yourself busy. Keeping yourself busy. You kind of feel like, I don't know, maybe some of y'all feel like they abandoned you. For whatever reason, you feel like the one who was fucked over, basically. So you're keeping yourself pretty busy and distracted so that you're not really thinking about it. Excuse me, again. Oh, my God, did he just burp again? Live in front of 1,000 people? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did. Let's get some advice for you. Let's get some advice for you. Advice for my Saggies. 5 shuffles, please. Here's 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Guess what popped out there? Hang on. Y'all got a lot of advice, dude. Y'all got a lot of advice coming from the universe. Hang on. This is probably going to be about the longest advice spread I've done. Good God. All right. So. Okay. Check it out. Check it out. Do not reveal how vulnerable you are. Don't reveal it. I know y'all are the ones that like wrote the book on this, basically. You know, focus on what you do have. You know, there is a new door opening for you. Okay, it's time for you to run, beeline it straight through that damn door right there. Okay, but be careful as you move through this new pathway, down this new path. Be careful about things, you know, coming across things that may be a little bit too much fun. Anything you could overindulge in, you know. But however, when it comes to the situation you were dealing with, the whole, like, look the other way, can't do that. Can't do that, all right? You need to pay very, very close attention to what happened in the past. Don't remove that from your heart space. Do not, like, suppress it and pretend that it never happened, okay? There's something you were meant to learn from this, and you need to focus on it very, very hard. It's going to hurt like a mugger, you know? But as you go through this new path, don't intentionally try to start anything new. But there is something still, I mean, it'll come to you by default. You'll just stumble upon it. However, during the process, the past situation you were dealing with, you can't ignore it. Can't ignore it. Don't, like, push it out of your subconscious or push it into your subconscious. Don't push it off the conscious level. Make sense? Make a sense? Alrighty. Capricorn. What's good? What's good? with my Cappies. Thank you, Jessica, for the $1.99. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Capricorn, what's good? Capricorn. Ooh, 5 of Swords. No, not Capricorn. Capricorn's never determined to do anything. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. 5 shuffles. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for my Cappies. Caparoo. Well, I don't know what it is you're determined about, Capricorn, but you got the Knight of Cups in the reverse next to the 5 of Swords. You know, so it's basically like a flat-out refusal. You're in my damn way. That's what that feels like. It's like you're in my way, dude. And it's moved beyond annoying and irritating. Now you're just like straight up holding me back. Like this isn't just, oh, this is kind of irritating. Dude, you're holding me back at this point. And it's getting on my nerves so bad that I don't really care what I have to do to break away from this. Right? Kind of feel like you're keeping most of that to yourself, though. Like that's like burning inside like a fire that's about to explode. So you're just right now kind of sticking to yourself. Could be dealing with a Virgo and not extending or accepting any offers. The person you're dealing with, they're trying to pretend they don't care for the most part. They very well might not. But somebody slammed the door shut here. I feel like it might have been you. Yep, you have no faith in this. It's not going to go anywhere, and I feel like you're aware of it. You have no faith that this is going to go anywhere. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with. But, yeah, they're keeping it to themselves. They've come to their senses about this right here. So I kind of feel like for the most part, they very well may not care. So like, oh, okay, well, the door slammed shut in my face. Well, boo-hoo. I don't really care is what I'm feeling out of this. You know what I'm saying? And they've come to their senses about it. But they're going through a period of changes that have nothing to do with you, Capricorn. With all due respect, you know, I mean, it really doesn't. But boy, you're beat down. God damn, Cappies, dude. Dude, man. Zams, huh? Heavily guarded. Beat down. It's about over, though. I think you know that. I think you know that. You're very aware. Person you're dealing with, though, they're not even passionate about manifesting this anymore. They want to take a new leap of faith elsewhere. I don't really feel a whole lot of mushy. I don't know what's going on then. I don't know what's going on here. If y'all are that, like, feeling that way about each other, then what? What's the problem here? Obviously, it's coming into the reading for a reason. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, what advice do we have for my Cappies? Advice for my Caparoos. What advice do we have? For my Cappies. Ooh, cut communication. There's nothing wrong with peeping up. You know, checking if you want to keep a silent eye. But if communication is cut, don't try to pick it up. Y'all can't communicate. You know, and when you don't communicate fluently with another person, trying to force communication just starts conflict. So just either keep it at little to none or leave it where it's at, okay? 4 shuffles here. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Doing advice for Capricorns. Thanks, Justin, for the 111. I appreciate you. Not time to do anything just quite yet. Not yet. All right. Right now, what you need to focus on doing is, first of all, here's the slippery slope. Slippery, slippery slope, Capricorn. See if you can walk this tight wire, you know, all the way from building to building. Do not give any power to this soul connection that you have here in this density. You know, don't feed it too much of your energy, but acknowledge and accept the fact that it is a very near and dear soulmate. It is. Oh, it is. It's a very near and dear soulmate. Don't care what they did to you. Don't care how much you hate them. Don't care how much you don't come to me with that shit. I don't care. Okay. But it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Before you let this tower fall, there's still just a few more things you need to take care of. And I think you may know that because I kind of felt that in the reading. It's like, okay, well, if y'all feel like this, then what's the deal? Okay, well, it's not really time to let the tower fall just yet. There's still a few more things that you need to work on, that you need to think about. You know, there's still a couple more bricks that need to be put into place for your new tower before you can just kick the old one over. However, there's no forward movement happening with it, okay? So when it goes to fall, let it fall. And then, and only then, after you've gotten that all set and settled and taken care of, then it's time to start something new, okay? You feel me? Alrighty, my dog's out there going nuts, man. Oh, well, I only got 2 readings left. Sorry for the dog barking noises in the background. Sorry about that. I have no idea what's going on out there. Anyway, though, how about my Aquarians? My Aquarius people. 1,000 people in here. There's got to be at least one Aquarius in here. Got to be at least one, man. Oh, 7 of coins. You waiting on somebody, ain't you? You put a lot of work in on something in the past, and you're waiting now. You're waiting. It's like, all right, well, I done did enough work. I'm stepping back. The rest of the work ain't up to me. All right? So, 4 shuffles, please. Here's 1, 2, 3, and 4 for my aquas. All right. Ooh, could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, possibly, but overall, I kind of feel like you took a step back because the connection was not too healthy between the two of you. All right, devil in the reverse, next to that 7 of coins. Just like, look, this isn't the healthiest thing in the world, so I'm just going to step back right here. All right, for right now, man, just being independent, I think that's what, if anything, would make an Aquarius, like, not feel burdened, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just, let me do my thing, dude. You know, whether you're with me or not, whatever, dude, just let me be me. You know, and that's what's taking this burden off your back right here. However, the person that you're dealing with, I think they're playing games. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, but they got the Knight and the King of Wands both reversed right next to each other. All right, here you are. Here you are, right next to the Tower. It's like, dude, look, there's nothing you can tell me about this situation that is going to change my perspective on it. Okay, I already know everything there is to know about this situation. That's why I'm letting this tower fall, dude. It's over. It's a done deal. The person that you're dealing with, though, they miss the hell out of you, dude. They're looking back on this and missing you like a mug. All right? But they're still not opening up to you emotionally, and you're letting go of this. You completely let go of it altogether, and you are not accepting or offering anything. You know, it's like, not offering anything to you, and if you try to offer me something, no. I'm letting the tower fall, dude. So, but you're still on their mind, though. You're still on their mind like crazy. It could be a Cancer that you're dealing with, but as they move forward, you know, they're still thinking about you like crazy, dude. Still thinking about you like crazy, man. But, okie dokie. Well, what advice do we have for my aquas? What advice do we have for my aquas? Advice for my aquas. Advice. Let's get 5 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Need to focus on your money. Focus more on your money than anything right now. Some of you all, could be a small group of you, could possibly be looking for a new job, or maybe it's time for you to look for something new in the financial area. You know, possibly. Right now, though, I don't know. It's time for you. Whatever this is, the new path that you're on, you need to be slow and calculated. Okay? Don't take off like a bat out of hell down a path you've never been down. Okay? That's how you run into trees and trip over rocks and shit. You need to watch every step you take. And watch there and look down here. Make sure, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But as for right now, when it comes to the love scene, yeah, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. All right. But you're going down a new path right now, okay? I feel like for the most part, you're going to find it eventually. But however, just stay determined. Do not let anybody come pull you off the path you're on. Do not, all right? Do not. Stay very, very determined. But here's another slippery slope for you to work on, Aquarius. See if you can balance on this tightrope. Stay determined. Don't let anybody pull you off your path, but don't be so damn stubborn at the same time. Pisces, what's up? What's up with my Pisces people? Pisces! I had to do it just one time, y'all. Just one time. Had to do it just one time. Just once. All right. Whoop. The Two of Swords in the reverse. Finally making your mind up. Oh, damn. Well, we're fresh out of pickaxe. It's time to go order new pickaxes. We got to go down there and help them chisel the ice off the walls of hell. This Pisces made up their mind. 4 shuffles. Here's 1. I'm just playing with y'all. Here's 2. Here's 3. I'm just messing with y'all. Here's 4. Just playing. Alright. Yup, see? 2 of Swords reverse, 2 of Wands reverse. You finally made up your mind, didn't you, Pisces? I feel like you was probably waiting. Probably waiting on something there for a little bit. Just not 100% sure what to do. And then you said, never mind. And turn around and walk the other way. Alright. So, ooh, man. Looks like you're taking a new leap of faith right here. But you're dealing with somebody who's not taking that too well. They're not too happy about this at all. What did you do, Pisces? Man, you're having fun though, dude. Looks like you're having a pretty good time throughout the rest of this week. Finally able to make logical decisions. All right? And probably getting out partying, having fun. I am seeing, though, because they got the 3 of Swords, which is the card of, like, heartbreak. And you got the 3 of Cups. So there could have been a third-party situation going on here that they ain't too happy about. All right? But they're kind of sticking to it. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. But they're kind of sticking to themselves and not really working on this at all. And probably not wanting you to see how bothered this is, that you are by this. Could also be an Aquarius that you're dealing with. But you understand the nature of the situation completely and totally. And you're very disappointed by it. But at the end of the day, if you're actually choosing logic, Pisces this week, fist bump, the more pickaxes, bring them down. Hell's froze over. We got to get to But, you know, it's like, look, yes, this is very disappointing, but that has nothing to do with the path in which I'm going. It's not going to help me. It's not going to get me anywhere, dude. Yep, and like I said, the person you're dealing with here, they're not showing you at all how bad it bothers them. It bothers them. Let me just tell you this, Pisces. It bothers them more than you know. Okay? They're not showing you. They're not revealing that to you. So what advice? Advices for Pisces. What advice do we got for my Pisces people? Oop. Thank you, Scorpio Riviere, for the $2. Appreciate you. Oh, don't start this again, Pisces. 4 shuffles. Here's 1. 2. 3. And 4. Yep, kind of already doing what you need to be doing. Those of you who haven't done it yet, those of you who have not done it yet, turn and walk away. turn and walk away. It ain't going nowhere. All right? Do not sit around and feel sorry for yourself. Okay? You need to acknowledge. I don't care what they did to you. Don't care what you did to them. You need to acknowledge the fact that this is a very near and dear soulmate. All right? Don't be so damn stubborn. Work on your stubbornness. And also, like you need to move on from this very, very, very quickly. But as far as the next big move you're going to take, like either move as in moving distance wise or, you know, whatever the case may be, you need to plan very strategically every single little step that you take. Okay. But just keep moving and let your guard down. Put the stick down, Pisces. It's not time to fight nobody. All right. Put the stick down. Don't fight. Don't argue. All right. Awesome sauce, man. I greatly appreciate all y'all that tuned in. Had a big old chat room this morning, didn't I? Well, we will see how everything plays out for everybody every single day. I've just started today on the May monthlies. And yes, I will be going live here sometime between now and tonight to be doing the live mini readings. I already have a couple of them pre-ordered. If you want to do that, head on over to my other channel, Rich's Indigo Zone. If you pre-order the question, it gets read first. All right, so the ones that come in first get read first. I go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and hop on out of here and go